Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an album review, which is something that I haven't really done in quite a while. So I thought for this last day of August, why not do an album review? Now, a lot of you guys are not going to know this band. I uh, I just recently found out about this band. They are signed to Solid State Records, which, as you guys probably know, is a Christian metalcore or Christian metal based record label. And this band just recently got signed to them. They are a new band. This is their debut album that I'm going to be reviewing. And right now, despite them being a new band and this being their debut, uh, this has become one of my favorite albums of the year so far. And I would even go as far as to say that it's probably in my top five albums of 2020. But anyway, the band is called Lightworker, and the album is called Fury by Failure. You guys probably saw this in my one of my last CD pickup videos that I did. Yeah, I was turned on to this band by a friend of mine from a Facebook group that I am in. Uh, he said I was looking for suggestions for new bands. I'm always looking for new bands and new music to explore. And I saw a post that he had made talking about this band called Lightworker and how he actually thought, like me, after I listened to the album, that this was one of the best albums of the year. So that got me interested, and I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know that they were Christian. I didn't know that they were um, a new band. But I decided to go ahead and check them out, and I am really, really glad that I did. Again, it's the band Lightworker, and the album is called Fury by Failure. This is their debut, and I love the colors here. See, purple's my favorite color anyway. Fun fact. And it probably doesn't look like purple, but if you really look at it from my perspective, uh, it's like a darkish purple color. I know it kind of looks blue from all the reflections and stuff, but it's definitely really cool. But anyway, how I do these album reviews, I'm not going to talk about every single song on the album. I'm only going to pick out two or three to talk about. And I do that because I want to give you guys a taste of what the album may hold. And I want you guys to, you know, I want you guys to listen for yourself, because music, just like everything else, is subjective. You either like it or you don't. And I hope from what I'm about to tell you that you will at least give these guys a chance. And if you end up not liking them for whatever reason, whether it's their style, the lyrics, even the fact that they're Christian, which doesn't make sense to me, uh, just let me know in the comments if you did check this band out and, what did you think? Anyway, one song that I want to talk about, the first song that I want to talk about is a song called The Willing Martyr. This is track number 2 on this album. Really, really good song. Very, very, uh, very good. Uh, the lead singer's vocals throughout this whole album, but on this song especially, I was trying to think of who this guy sounds like, and believe it or not, I actually hear a little bit of Howard Jones from Killswitch Engage in this guy. And I think this may have been the first thing that attracted me to this band. It's very evident throughout the whole album, but in this song, The Willing Martyr, you can definitely tell. And his vocal range is just, I know I'm all over the place. I actually do think that it is up there with Howard Jones. I really think that it's definitely Kill Switch Engage esque. And the Willing Martyr is just one of those songs where you know, you just want to headbang to it. It's very heavy, very good all around song, and definitely one of the highlights for me on the album. And in my opinion, most of the songs on here are highlights, but that's just me. And the next song I'm going to talk about is a song called "Words Dissolve," and this song is really cool because it actually features the the unclean vocalist from Fit for a King, Ryan Kirby. I swear that guy is in everything. Every single album I see from a band, it feels like he's a featured guest on it. But anyway, yeah, the song is called Words Dissolve. And, once I found out that Ryan Kirby was going to be a guest vocalist on this song, you knew I had to hear it right away. Because Fit for a King has been one of my, or I should say, is becoming one of my favorite bands. And I know one person in particular who's not going to like me saying that. Shout out to you, Zach D. And I'm Joey. He knows this is all good fun. I hope he knows that. But anyway, Words Dissolve, featuring Ryan Kirby, really, really good song. And I think sometimes it's hard for me to tell who is singing what in this song. But when you actually get to, I think it's the bridge part of the song, that's when Ryan Kirby really comes into the song and just kind of takes over. Very aggressive, very hard hitting. Um, really good message in this song. Really, really good message. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I do think this booklet has the lyrics in it. It does. I'm going to go to some of my favorite lyrics from this song in particular, especially the second verse. It says, "I accept the bitter truth from the shadows of our thoughts, but you're numb to the reality. I know that you're driven by demons to prove something, but I'm driven by angels to reveal your worth." Now, to me, that's one of the most powerful lines in the whole song. Very positive, very uplifting, and it's just powerful. It's one of my favorite lines in this whole album. And the fact that you have Ryan Kirby as a guest, it doesn't get any better than that for me. So yeah, Words Dissolve, great song. Okay, the third and final song that I'm going to talk about, this is a hard one, but I'm going to have to go with the song Beyond the Pale, which is the second to last song on this album. Another really good, hard-hitting song. These songs really do hit you physically, not physically, emotionally, and I think that's another thing that really drove me to loving this album as much as I ended up loving it. And this song, Beyond the Pale, is another one of my favorites, hence why I'm talking about it. Another really uplifting song, and they just do a really good job of presenting themselves. They know who they are, they know what they want to talk about, they know what message they want to, for lack of a better term, preach to the world. And I think it's a message that we all need to hear. Especially here in the chorus, it says, "I will find my way out of this endless tragedy. Your eyes are bruised shut and you've drifted out. I hope you find what you desperately want beyond the pale." Again, it's probably my favorite chorus of any song on this album. Uh, it's just really powerful. The music is good. There is a good mix. I don't know if you would call these guys metalcore per se, because the album is pretty much a mix. It's a mix between metalcore and then just straight up hard rock. Um, I don't know if there's a genre that mixes the two that I'm just not aware about. Um, but overall, I think this is a really great album, and I really hope that you guys give this a chance. Even if you end up not liking it, at least you tried it out. Um, Overall, I would give this album, Fury by Failure by Lightworker, I would probably go as far as to give it a 9 out of 10. To me, it's almost a perfect album. Um, there's like one song on the whole album that I'm not too crazy about. I still like it, but it's without a doubt my least favorite, and it's a song called, I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right, Cholera. I think that's how you say it. I just think it kind of slows down the pace of the whole album. It is one of the slower songs on the album. It's still good. It's just not as good as others that I have mentioned. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a still a very, very strong 9 out of 10. So that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Um, does this sound like an album or a band that you would be into? Do you think it would be worth checking out? And even if you don't think it is worth checking out, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm open for discussion, respectful discussions, which I know you guys always bring anyway. This is a very respectful community, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Anyway, guys, yeah, Lightworker's Fury by Failure gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Take care.